Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Skyblock 2, and we need to get into blood magic, actually. I know we just unlocked thermal last episode, but, well, we've been sitting on this for quite a while, ever since we got iron, actually. And, actually, you know what? Let's look at, what's the other recipe for this? Just string? Okay. Yeah, I need demon will, I need steel, I need sooty marble, redstone. Okay, it's all stuff we have laying around now. So we unlock thermal. I don't know what I need thermal for at this point. I really don't. It's like ore processing, not a thing. Um, I'm not using tons of wood or anything, so I don't need the sawmill. Got a cobblestone generator that works great, so I don't need the igneous extruder. I don't really need to fill food containers up. Yeah, I've got vacuum system set up already, so I don't really need the vacuumulator. And so it's just one of those things like, okay, there's no piping in thermal because they still haven't gotten around getting dynamics updated. So I'm just going to go for Mekanism. But to do that, I need blood magic. And Mekanism, there's a few different things that we can get into and whatnot. Why do you have an arrow? How long have you been in there for? Hey. Hey. Thank you. Demon Will, 1.69. Okay. Okay, you guys just got in the damn way and kept me from shutting that door. No, don't blow up my cows. Oh, that was perfect timing. Oh, you can still use the market without them, but oh, that was hilarious. All right. Let's get that shut. We got 3 Demon Will, so not as good as I was hoping for, but honestly, 3's enough to start with. Um, oh, idiot. Ran right in the way. All right, so I need 4 blocks of steel and 4 blocks of redstone. Okay. All right, are you going to autocomplete for me? You are. Sweet. Okay, there's that, and now I need the Hellfire. And that is compressed, any stone. Okay, blank slate. All right. So I need the, yeah, let's just go ahead and add that there. Let's try that again. There we go. Sacrificial knife. Okay, default recipe. And, oh wow, yeah, I really don't have any of that being cooked up, do I? And yeah, I got a bunch of netherite scrap just sitting there. You know, for now, really, I can just put this like here. And then that should be 2000 LP. That should be enough to do 2 of these. Kinda. There is this pesky internal reservoir that is inside of these, but yeah. Not the greatest. But hey, we got our blank slate. And see, yep. And now it's draining down. Because it's got a hidden reservoir inside that, you know, steals your LP. Alright, well, we got 2 done. Go ahead and get some healing in. And so we need this thing now. So 1 block and 2 ingots. And then I think I've got, yeah, andesite in here, so we'll just use that. Oh, go away. Alright, got ourselves a Hellfire Forge, though. Now I need a couple of Tataric gems. 4 will. Okay, that's awesome. That is enough. Alright, so glass, redstone, gold, and lapis. And you've got to... Actually, we'll use you up first. There we go. Yeah, you guys get confused by this layout, don't you? They have to hit it just perfectly. There we go. And now we're going to put you in here. And we're going to drop these on the ground. Should be absorbed into here now. Yep. There we go. Finally got hit. And we're going to make ourselves a ancient sword. So that way I can get more demonic will, you see. And I've got a mob farm right there. Oh, could you go away? That's not my good bow. The hell I just pick up? Huh. Okay, apparently kind of spam clicked the drawers a bit. Hey, okay. Just listening for the sounds of continued, you know, jerks. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. And 13 will. Okay, cool. That's a start. All right, so if I... Where is the recipes? There isn't a recipe button, is there? Oh, that's a shame. Not that. So... Yeah, there's the different sentient tools we could make. Not sure if there's anything else I really want to make with this thing at tier 1. Besides just, you know, the next tier of Tataric gem. It needs me to have 60 on me, and it drains 20. But we need to go ahead and make another one of these. So. Let's go ahead and get that done. Let's get these mob drops put away. Oh yeah, arrows. In here. Need to find a better home for those. You know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and enchant our sentient sword. Knockback 2. Really? No. No, that's a no from me. I do have a bunch of enchanted books though, right? Okay, cool. We've got our second one now. And you are diamond, block, and block. Okay. Yep, now I just need to get the demonic will up. And this has all come from my water strainer. So, maybe I should just enchant another book then. Which I don't seem to have any, so... Not really been a super high priority. You know what? I'll go for that Sharpness 3 book. Okay, which one is it going to choose now? Okay, now what does the sword say? Fire aspect, smite. Well, this could take a little bit. Yep. Grabbed an extra. There we go. Grab that. Yeah, I guess the Sharpness 2 book is fine. Now what do you say? Smite 4. You know what? I will take Smite 4. Smite 4, Looting 2, and Sharpness 3. Okay. Sharpness 2, Holding 3. Oh, that's kind of cool. And that just gave it Sharpness 4 and got rid of the Smite. Okay. I can work with that. There we go. Let's just go ahead and put those in there. I don't know if looting has an effect on the amount of demonic will you gather or not. Hey. No. Everybody? Okay. And 48. Okay. I guess it does, actually. Because the first time we did that, we got like, what? Is it like 10 or something? And that time we went from like, what, 13 on up, so... Yeah, here. Just because I know I'm going to be getting a lot of this stuff. I'll just do that. Right, and it'll hold 96 stacks of arrows. I'll have plenty of time to figure out what the hell to do with this. Alright, let's go ahead. So we got a bunch of creepers over here right now. Oop. Hey. Ah, you gotta love pack spawns. Really. We good? I think... Yeah, we filled it up. I was going to say, I thought I saw a will floating towards me as an item. And... means that your dark gem is full. And boom. There we go. Now we have a lesser. So what I should do now is... hold right click on this one. And that'll... empty it out. And no, you went in the wrong spot. You go there. Just one. Thank you. Wrong thing. All right. And not the torch. That. All right. So now we need to get this thing up to 60. Wow. Is there really just like a spider in here or something? Hey, come on, guys. And there's a skeleton, too. Whenever I get hit, my armor gives me strength, too. So. And, yeah. As much, armor as I've got, it's, yeah, not a problem. So. It's like, go ahead, hit me. I'm not going to feel it. But you will. 51. Okay. And it's already filling up with mobs again. All right. One more run through should take care of it, and then we can get our second one made. Okay, that didn't work out quite so well. Hey. Thank you. A little more than one? Yeah. It's really kind of messing with me because, well, the other pack I'm playing has creeper confetti in it. So, makes a little bit of a difference there. Because there, the creepers can blow up all day long and they don't hurt other mobs or anything else. And here, if I didn't have that in a claimed chunk, it would be leaving giant holes everywhere every time they blew up. So you are going to need, let's see, I need an orb first, right? You're going to need to move here soon, though. So it's 2,000 LP. And a diamond. Wow, the mob spawns have stopped over there now. What if I move over to here? Right? Anything? No. Hey, we got that. Let's go ahead and bind it to us, put it in there. And that can siphon the rest of that LP out of there. Then I can move it to a good location. See, there we go. 690 in there now. And we'll just go ahead and pick you up. And okay, let's look at blood magic. Wow, there's actually, oh wow, a quest reward for once. So the incense altar is a good thing. I needed an orb to get this though. That is 2 cobble, 4 stone. Okay. Let's see. And does that have to be charcoal? Yeah, it looks like it. Do I have any charcoal left? I do. Very cool. All right, there's that quest done. Then we need to get into blank runes, and then, okay, all runes. That's nice. Okay. Tier 2. So it does want us to eventually get to a tier 5, but we only need to get to tier 3 to get the Mekanism steel casing going. So I think that's all we're going to focus on today. Hey. Come here. And 74. Perfect. Now I can make my second lesser Tatark. And I just do it this way because it saves time and hassle later on whenever you need to upgrade your gem and you got to make a new one from scratch. So it's easier just to have one just on standby to upgrade. So this is, well, okay, this would be a tier 1 altar here, right? Not really, but tier 2 is 8 runes around the outside. Tier 3 is 20 runes around that, right? And then you go down one block space, right? So blood rune, and any block you want, blood runes. And we need 20 runes for that. And then I think that's the glowstone tier. So you're going to have little towers in the corners with glowstone on top. That means, though, that I am going to need, probably, 28 base blank runes. So that's going to be 28. Oh, okay, cool. The recipe is even cheaper than I thought it was. It means I also need to find a decent spot for this thing to go. And kind of want to run over and go kill more mobs, but I don't really need it right now. And it's going to be a little fun to set up. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, So that would make it a 7x7 footprint for a tier 3. Not really that big of an area. And going to need some of you. Let's see. Oh, you want me to have all the blood runes on me? Okay, you just want me to have the next tier. Okay, cool. That helps. That helps quite a bit. And how hard is it to make the Fallen Canada? Fallen Canade needs a rune of spring. Okay. Which is water, all right? Got all that. And fire, right? Okay. This thing eats mana, gives a regen to an area around it. Okay, I've got 2 beacons over there. What are other options? Botania Incense, Regeneration 2. Botanical Brewery, okay. Which is honestly not hard. It does need a rune of mana. That's, yeah. Nothing really. And then we need Netherwort, Ghast Tear, and Glowstone. And it's 25 minutes of regeneration too. And then there's the incense plate, which is just living wood. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that figured out. And you. So I need one of these. So I need this. 5 and 1 mana pearl. And a living rock. And I really need to get something set up to automatically start producing living wood and living rock for me. Get you there. There we go. And wand in here? Yes. Okay, done. There we go. Task complete, Rune Amanda. Drop pop candy. Let's go ahead and grab this now. What else did you need? Brewing stand and 6 living rock. Okay. And cobblestone ×3. So we can go through and get this thing made up. And it's been ages since I've used this. The other thing is, like our incense sticks, we need an uninfused one, which needs a Ghast Tear. Okay, it's not a huge issue. I have my magnet on, yes. Dang it. Picking up enchanted bows from skeletons. Alright, you come here. And you can go back here for now. So I can do this. There we go. I need a living wood twig, which is 2 of these. And where's the regular incense stick that doesn't have a... Oh, it's the gray one. Okay. Blaze powder. I don't think I've actually got it in a drawer, do I? All right. So we have our incense stick. We have our botanical brewery. I'm going to need another... Put you here. Another Ghast Tear. I'm going to need that, and I'm going to need some glowstone. Now we should be good. Hopefully. There we go. And it's been God knows how long since I've done anything with the botanical brewery. It's not something I ever end up really using. And then don't I have to, like, basically give you mana now? I forgot something. I forgot a step here. Now here's a question. Did I ever make a Lexica Botania? I don't think I did. You. And brewery, there we go. Each vial brewed, okay, multiple doses of product, okay. Great. How about we go for something that I'm not seeing? Okay. Apparatus currently locked. Miscellaneous, maybe. Make a tiny potato, I guess. I knew I heard you guys. Mystical items, maybe. Are the incense, is it locked behind the portal to Alfheim, maybe? Is that why I'm just not seeing it? 'Cause that's what this chapter here is. Challenges, yeah, no. Although Auto Pure Daisy is a pretty decent challenge to do. And brew incenses. Here we go. Refusable with brew packs, just like containers. Okay, and then right click it. Second, it moved it all the way in because I opened it, didn't it? Yeah, that's the one thing I really don't like about how this works. Like, it's okay in the separate chapters, just not in the index. Adding a vial. Give it a few minutes to accept the mana. Oh, okay. Well. Nope, it still hasn't even started. It's not even trying to accept. Oh, would you guys just stop? Me look at vitalization. Netherwort, gas tier, glowstone. Did I maybe add it in the wrong order? Is that what you're... Oh. Why did I have blaze powder in there? These things, I swear. These gangs are why you should never let the Minecraft community have a say. Honestly. They were added by vote. Okay, so apparently we, or I, added in, here, go ahead and just get this done in order too, just in case. You, and you. I added blaze powder in. There it goes. And that's, yeah, it's going to take a second here, isn't it? Do I have any living wood planks left? Probably. Oh, yeah. Is it like that? No. Oh, it's not the planks, it's the actual oh. Okay, I've got barely enough to do this. So that, and like that. There we go. Still going strong. Let me go grab a block of coal and drop down there. Yeah, that's it. Burn, you stupid, you know. All right. So I need a 7x7 internal area, right? Shouldn't really be a problem. That's still working. I can figure I can kind of squeeze it in right here without having any problems whatsoever. There we go, and then all right, at least I can count still. And let's see, I need pretty much any block can go here in the corners, doesn't really matter. It's done, it popped off, it probably went into here. All right. Now let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of you. Blocks I don't care about to represent where the runes go. Not that. This. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, you know what? No. You can go there, and then that is just so I can place these here, and I'll need a block there. Boom. Blood altar. Done. And where the cobblestone is, that you can see here, that is where runes will go once we get them made up. Let's go ahead and get our incense plate down. Right here is where the glowstone towers are going to go. And the glowstone will be 1 block higher than the blood altar. It's an easy way to remember it. And I put the glowstone away already. There we go. So 1, 2, glowstone, right? There we go. Now I just need to make 27 more blank slates. Shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think. But we're going to get, no, not you. You dropped into here. Do I have a flint and, I should have a flint and steel still, right? Yeah. Let's see, I didn't, destroy it or anything, so. Let's not fall down the hole like an idiot. Because I put away my thing too. There we go. Regeneration 2 for like 1 second. Well, 3 seconds. And make sure it renews. It does. We're within range. And now I'm just going to need a ton of things. Stone, right? This stuff. The other thing I might want to make is ashes, arcane ashes. And that is made in an alchemy table, so it's going to require another blank slate. So I'm going to need 28 more. And then I can do things like make a rune of divination, so I can keep an eye on things and whatnot. Here we go. You can go in here for now. And tell you what. Let's do this. And yeah, we're already halfway full, so. The incense, definitely doing the trick, and a lot easier to set up than the Fallen Canade. Canade. I think it's Canade, actually, not Canade. But I mean, we're already up to 6. All right, so that I need 2 planks. I went ahead and went for 40. Figured why not. Just put on a YouTube video and went to town. And I need some stone. So I need an alchemy table. And then for ashes, we need redstone, white dye, gunpowder, coal. Coal, gunpowder, and do I have any? I don't really care if I do or not. Let's go ahead and make up some more white dye here. There we go. So this thing runs off of the, that's right, you place weird, your LP network, which I just filled up my weak blood orb. It'll hold 5,000 at this tier, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Give you a blood orb. And you can even tell it what direction to export things, whatnot, for automation purposes. All right, we have Arcane Ashes. Now, Sigil of Divination. Probably one of the easier ones. Okay, blank slate and some redstone. So to use the Arcane Ashes, in case you don't know how, you just, boom, right-click it on the ground. And it draws this little symbol here. And you can right-click it with some redstone. And now you see how it's got this eyeball symbol? And then you right-click it with a blank slate, which is the second ingredient. And then wait. And boop, there we go. And then make sure to right-click it after you do so. Now it took 500 LP to make the Arcane Ashes. Come on, go to the hotbar. So I can just slot this back into here. And now if I'm holding this thing, you can see in the top left, it shows me exactly what tier my altar is and how much LP we have. There we go. And if I right click this, it'll tell me how much essence is in my network. So handy little thing. Very, very handy. I need my blood orb though. Because I need 28 blank runes. And go ahead and grab some of you, and some of you, and you. I don't have enough stone for this. But I'll do what I can with what I got. 28. Here we go. So there's 9. There's our first quest done for the tier 2 altar. Slot you into there, to there. Okay, so I am 6 runes short currently of being able to make. There we go, and there's our blood, tier 3 blood altar quest done anyway. And I wonder, can I use granite in here too, maybe? Yep, I sure can. So I need 3 more. Dang it. I should have started the stone off sooner. Let's see, that's gravel. Gravel should go here. Got a little bit of andesite. I don't have any diorite though. Why don't I have diorite? I should have at least a little bit of it laying around. Okay, well, there's 2 more anyway. And I'm not even gonna bother with the andesite. It's not going to take that long to get 7 stone smelted up here. That would be a thing to get into some thermal with, would be a redstone furnace, because it makes things easier. But yeah, I can do the same thing with Mekanism. There we go. And like, I love thermal. You know, it's always got a place in my heart. But it doesn't really have a place in my builds right now until they, you know, get around to getting thermodynamics back up and running. Which, I mean, it's kind of cool they did the thermal cultivation, but, you know, and it's getting all these new features and everything, but, well, maybe not new features, but, I mean, all the crops and everything, and they're getting the recipes done for them and so on and so forth, but I really miss the pipes. Especially since, you know, it's actually a high visibility pipe for watching items go by. So for some really, you know, big item networks and whatnot, it's kind of cool to see your items just flowing all around. All right. Tier 3. We have a Tier 3 blood altar. Now, steel casing. Right, that's what we're working towards. 20,000 LP. If I look at you, does it tell me? It does not tell me how much time is left. Okay. All right, where did I put my, because I didn't make anything out of that frame we made. There it is. So there's only 10,000 LP in this. Now I could, you know, it's not even 10,000 right now. 93. 99 something, yeah, 99.42. All right, in you go. This is going to take 20,000 LP. And what I can do in the meantime is just sit here. If I keep you on my offhand, do you work all the time? Yeah. And I can just do this. It's going to tell me how much LP is in my network the whole time, but oh well. But I've got a Regeneration 2 beacon. I've got really good food. So this shouldn't really be all that bad. We already put that, what, 3,000 LP in there? Now in the future, I am going to have like runes of capacity, and I am going to have an automatic LP farm going on with a Well of Suffering. That requires a Tier 4 altar, which I didn't want to make quite yet. I'm just being careful not to get it too close to the 10,000, because anything over 10,000 I try putting in the altar is just goes to waste. So, but we're already a third of a way there. Well, 35%. So, and it is draining LP slightly faster than the regen potion is healing me. But if we then combine that with food for natural healing, then, yeah, we shouldn't have any problems at all getting this thing filled up. And actually, I can actually just let it sit now. And there's enough LP in the altar to finish it off. I just want to make sure there's still some LP left in there that I can, you know, do some stuff without having to do this too much. Now, I could have hooked up the incense altar and done all that, but I didn't really feel like setting out an area to do the incense altar, because that thing can get quite huge if you add it for too long. And I'm going to be going, like I said, with the Well of Suffering. So I didn't see much point in setting this thing up beyond, you know, the quest, you know, making it for the quest, I should say. Just to switch over to using a Well of Suffering, and, you know, that's it. We've got 4,000 LP left to go in there. Not bad. Let's go ahead and do a quick check on a couple things here to make sure it's working correctly. All right. You know what? Let's just go ahead and Get you converted on over. Sorry, you don't go in blast furnace at all, do you? Oh, hey, perfect timing. And let's put you away, and we'll grab another stack of stone out, cobblestone. We can do that. I've got 10 extra blank slates to do whatever I want with now. I had bone meal in here. Kind of figured I did, but it's like, I don't really care. And we can put you in there. Go ahead and... I only needed 1 stack, thank you. Get this converted into netherite. And give that a compacting drawer. There we go. And steel casing. We now have access to Mekanism, after a fashion. Unfortunately, this is the only way to make steel casings. So I'm not going to be able to go, you know, extreme into Mekanism right away. At least not until I get a few other things set up. But, I mean, I could always get an Astral ritual over here to give me regeneration as well as the incense. I could do... I mean, but that's kind of a thing that I don't want to keep doing self-sacrifice because you can't automate that. Well of Suffering is the way to go. Really it is. I wonder how well a fake player would work. Wonder how well a router impersonates a fake player. Because back in the day, Thaumcraft used to be able to impersonate a fake player well enough that you could actually give it the sacrificial knife and have it actually just auto-kill mobs for you. With the, oh, what was it? Something plate or whatever it was. Interaction plate or interdiction plate or something. Can't remember what it was. It was a while ago. But yeah, it worked well enough as a player, you know, fake player, that the Blood Altar had no idea. Because it's actually, the Blood Altar is actually programmed to not allow fake players to use that weapon and actually have it give LP. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Kind of curious. Can we? Oh, yeah, we can. Now, that would be a hell of a decorative block after I get everything automated. Just be showing it off a little bit is all. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. And I am going to need a lot more slates in order to get into a Well of Suffering. Said it requires a tier 4, which is another 28 of these blank runes. Not to mention I'm probably going to be well off to get some runes of sacrifice. If I'm going to be doing that method. Runes of capacity would be a good idea as well. Too bad there's not a rune of making Boomer do his damn job correctly here. Still hilarious though with the Emerald Muncher, I think his name was, right? But yeah. So there's things to do before I can automate this and really get heavy into Mekanism. But at the same time, it's like let's look at Mekanism here, right? RF Tools Machine Frame is what we unlock next. And that is infusing gold into a steel casing. Right, and then from there, I'm kind of failing to see what the payoff is here because, yeah, why would you even leave the builder in? You know, really, it's like, what dimensions will we go mining in with the builder, with the quarry card? Something I'm not thinking about there, but moot point, really. The crafters are good. I don't see any point in locking these so far, you know, so far out. Also, RF Tools feels like a really unfinished chapter. And, like, if we want the controller, then we just need to get into extended crafting more than anything else. Right? I mean, it's pretty standard stuff. Steel large plates, okay, that's a bit of an annoyance, but... And then, yeah, the fluid steel ingot is Draconic for us, or unlocks Draconic. So, right. There was something gating. Steel casing. Okay, so yeah, RF Tools is completely just gated way too far in progression of the pack, and not needed. Honestly, uh, we've already got XNet, which is the same creator as RF Tools, and I mean, one of the main things RF Tools has got going for is an amazing quarry. Don't need it. We have unlimited resources in other ways. It's got a pretty good storage system. It's got actually a really good storage system. You know how to use it. It unlocks. Actually, Applied Energistics unlocks before RF Tools. And then there's the crafters, but they unlock after Applied Energistics. So yeah, we already have auto crafting, available there. I just don't know why it's gated so far into the pack because it's really not that powerful of a mod except for the quarry. I mean, there's all the redstone stuff, but that's all, doable way, way earlier. I don't know. I'm just not seeing why the pack creator gated it so far out, but oh well. Maybe I'll figure it out one of these times. But that chapter feels unfinished too. I mean, there's just like dimensional cell, power cell card, right? Is there a res using this? No. Okay. How about you? Is there anything, just the advanced one? And then there's this, which, I mean, okay, it's the thing, but I mean, it's not like we have the deep dark or anything, so. And honestly, as much of a pain as the machines are, I would just stick with bees. Really would, because getting up a huge factory with RF tools, that's gonna, or not RF tools, Mekanism, that's gonna suck, honestly. Oh well, but thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, this is Sign signing out. Have fun.